Nomura accepts mercury-containing waste, such as sphygmomanometers and thermometers, from various customers, including hospitals and schools from across the country. Sphygmomanometers are dismantled using fume hoods, which are set up inside an enclosed dismantling facility. The dismantling facility is closed off from other areas, so even if there are breakages or leakages, mercury vapor is prevented from leaking into other areas. Mercury vapor that is generated in the fume hood or in the facility is processed through the exhaust gas treatment process using activated carbon. There are 2 disassembly lines in this facility. Any dismantled parts that had been exposed to mercury is placed in specially designated containers inside the fume hood so that mercury does not leak out. Mercury is collected inside an iron bottle that is attached to the bottom of the fume hood. With 4 workers, this facility has the capacity to dismantle 400 devices each day. Workers are required to wear helmets, goggles, masks, work clothing, and gloves. There are 2 steps in the dismantling process. At the workstation, we disassemble the parts that were not in direct contact with mercury. Then, we dismantle the rest of the device, which includes the mercury tank inside the fume hood. Before dismantling, the workers check both the outside and the inside of the device to see that there are no leaks. Even the workstation is structured to prevent mercury contamination in case mercury is leaking. To prevent mercury from leaking during the dismantling process, we return the mercury to the mercury tank. From here, we begin the dismantling process. First, we take off the rubber hose that is connected to the mercury tank. By removing the rubber hose, the armband and air ejector pump also come off. Next, we take off the lid from the case. Since the case is composed of different materials such as iron and aluminum, each part is removed separately. Dismantled parts are separated and collected according to the composition of the materials. Up until this point was the pre-treatment process. Then, we dismantle the lid of the sphygmomanometer inside the fume hood. First, we remove the mercury tank and the glass tube that are connected to the mercury tank. Then, we take off all the accessory parts, including the scale. Mercury-contaminated items are separately collected according to material composition in boxes that are placed inside the fume hood. The cap of the mercury tank is removed and the mercury is poured into the iron bottle that is under the fume hood. By placing a lid on the opening, which leads to the iron bottle, we can prevent the mercury from vaporizing and from harming the work environment. We also clean up the fume hood. By paying meticulous attention to the way we handle mercury, we are able to maintain a safe work environment. The mercury concentration is far below the national standard of 0.025 milligrams per cubic meter. The lid of the sphygmomanometer is separated and collected according to the composition of the material. Anything that had been in contact with mercury, such as the glass tube and the mercury tank, is treated through a roasting process. From there, mercury is vaporized and recovered. By manually dismantling the sphygmomanometers, we are able to recover and recycle even the smallest parts of the device. About 50 grams of mercury is recovered from one sphygmomanometer. Our efforts in minimizing emission of mercury into the atmosphere and in maintaining a safe workplace contribute to creating a cleaner environment.